Look at the new initiative from Sophie Gregoire Trudeau, the former unofficial First Lady of Canada, a mental health advocate. She spoke at the Forbes and Know Your Value third annual 3050 summit in Abu Dhabi last month. She was incredible. She urged women of all ages to prioritize their emotional well-being and psychological safety.
Your needs, you shouldn't expect the minimum. You should expect a maximum of nourishment, presence, and help in your life with the people around you. And we shouldn't have to hold it all together as women.
Relatedly, Sophie is out with a new self-discovery and wellness book entitled Closer Together, Knowing Ourselves, Loving Each Other. And in it, she shares moments from her own life, including her childhood, struggles with an eating disorder, career as a television host, to de facto First Lady and mother of three. And Sophie joins us now, also with us, editor of Forbes Women, Maggie McGrath, and MSNBC contributor Huma Abedin. She's vice chair of Forbes and Know Your Values 3050 Summit and co-host of Morning Mika. And Sophie, welcome to Morning Joe. First of all, I arrived right when you were on stage because I was really struggling doing this job and that job. And you were amazing. I walked in and I thought, oh, this is going well. Tell us why you decided to write this book, which is very personal, but has a very important message about mental health at this moment in time.
Well, you've been shining light on mental health, and that summit was absolutely incredible, and I was feeding from the crowd. You know, mental health is our universal common denominator. We all have a human brain, and it's 200,000 years old, but our programming of our hard disk, varies depending on our childhood bond of attachment. And I go into the book when I talk about the fact that it's so important to really examine our mind and understand why we have the personality that we do. And from the childhood bond of attachment and how you were taken care of in your life and who took care of you, and were they present? Were they touching you enough? Were they playful with you? Did they validate how you saw reality and give you a sense of congruence and of trust? And then we carry that into our adult relationships, and our inner child is always active. And if you don't think that inner child is always active, read Closer Together, because you'll be surprised by what you learn. And then our need for authenticity. Attachment and authenticity is a universal, visceral need in every human being. And authenticity means being able to express our own unique personality without changing our behavior in order to please. But we all do it. We do it as a child to get our parents' love. We do it as romantic partners to feel loved and validated and seen. We do it in a public sphere and the work sphere because we need human connection. So mental health is not just the absence of mental illness. It is the presence of connection. And if we don't feel safe, we're seeing what's happening throughout this country and in Canada as well, and throughout this planet. And the war is raging, and people, not knowing how to address their anger and sadness. So this is really, really a mental health crisis on its own. And we have to be careful to not pathologize everybody, but mostly understand why our personality is reacting the way that we do to all the stressors in our lives.
Sophie, you are first of all, I want to say congratulations. We're thrilled to have you in Abu Dhabi at the summit. And we just learned that the book is now a national bestseller in Canada, so congratulations.
Thank you.
No surprise, because there's so much in this book that you've taught us. Number one being that 70% of our mental health challenges start in childhood. Yep. And all these conversations about emotional leadership and emotional health, there was something you said both in Abu Dhabi and in the book that has really struck me, is that we're all one trauma away from each other. And so tell us about that notion.
Every time I hear it, and I've been saying it for 20 years, and it's not mine. Yes, they're my words, but it's how people resonate when they hear this. We're all one trauma away from each other, meaning it takes one traumatic life event to, change the way your brain reacts to your environment, which is called epigenetics, and then the way you interact with yourself and others changes, or a series of little traumas that sometimes I also notice that as women and men, but as mothers, holding the nucleus of the family, having our plates overflowing with responsibility and being fatigued and insomniac and suffering from sleep disturbances and more, and depression. It's a lot to carry. So whether you have a big roof over your head and all the objects that you've ever dreamed of, if your feeling of security is not okay, then it's game over. And when you look at, students protesting on campuses, when you look at wars raging, when you look at people who can't really process their anger properly and are hurting animals, because I've been watching your show this morning, it is a mental health experience and crisis at every step.
Talking about a lot to carry, you have lived so much of your life in the public eye. You successfully navigated a pandemic with a partner who is prime minister of a very large country, a separation, co-parenting, and more. How have you maintained your own personal mental health practice during these challenging times?
I'm disciplined when it comes to practice. I try to sit in silence and with my own pain. Everybody has pain in throughout their lifetime, and to not feel overwhelmed by it. We're not taught this. We're not taught how to sit with our pain and not feel overwhelmed. We don't teach children how to regulate their own nervous system and emotions. So as parents, we can't emulate that and inspire children to do the same thing. We're raising a generation that not only are, we're impairing and we're causing problem in the child development brain because we're on screens all the time and there's less human connection. And in that whole period of childhood where the brain is in an expectant experience mode, but children don't fall off trees and scorch their knee and get back up knowing that their low-cost, low-risk experience of resilience will be met again in adulthood and in the teenage years with higher risk and higher cost. But if the brain didn't learn that in childhood, because we're like this all the time, and not on my book, but on phones and on screens, and less human connection, then we don't have the resilience to deal with the crisis in the world because we feel threatened by the difference of others. The most unhappy human beings on this earth can't trust in others. So look at the state of the world right now. There's lots of mental health work to be done.
The new book is entitled Closer Together, Knowing Ourselves, Loving Each Other. Sophie Gregoire Trudeau, thank you so much. Maggie McGrath and Huma Abedin, thank you both as well.